YTBC. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. And guys, I had a couple of subscribers ask me, and they said, Coach, man, you hadn't dropped any knowledge in a long time, just about different topics. So, I was looking at the news, man, last night, and, buddy of mine that, I used to go to high school with, they found him murdered. And it wasn't somebody like I was like very, very tight with, but, I used to hang out with him from time to time, and, we go and, watch some football, or, just kind of hang out every now and then, kind of an associate type person. Well, he was murdered. And this video, I'm just going to tell it to you guys straight from the heart. Because I'm explaining to y'all why he was murdered. And my condolences go out to his family. Definitely. Oh, he go to cops. Hold on. My condolences go out to his family. Like, it really does. Because, I know they're dealing with a lot. Wife lost a husband. Kids lose a father. That kind of thing is never, ever, it's never easy for a family. But I'm going to really get into why he was murdered. I used to hang out with this guy, man. And, even right after college, we started kind of just hanging out. And, he had a couple of things that he was doing that I was okay with. Like, I could deal with it. And it wasn't any big thing. Like, I'm not a drinker. I don't drink at all. I don't drink alcohol or liquor of any type, But he drank, and I was always a designated driver. I didn't care about that, As long as he wasn't driving and killing nobody else, I was cool, okay? But it was something else that he used to do that I really wasn't too okay with. And the first couple of times, I noticed it. I'm like, I said, bro, man, all these single women running around here, man. I said, literally, man, why you gotta mess with the married ones? Like, why do you have to deal with the married women? There's too many, single women out here, man, for you to be, wanting to, date married women, man. Because I told him, I said, man, look, I said, the same way, man, that she cheated on you with her husband, I said, if she leave her husband and get with you, she gonna do the same thing, man. I said, it's a cycle, and that's something I can kind of describe for you in another video. But I said that, basically, she's not gonna be faithful or loyal to you anyway. I said, that's just the way that is. And, he kind of looked at me and said, yeah, but man, it's the thrill, man. It's the thrill of getting caught. That was his whole thing. It was the thrill of getting caught. And I always used to wonder, why men, who just grown men, there's plenty of single, eligible women out here, for you to date. But they always want to marry women. And it goes the same thing for the women. They always want to marry men. And it's that thrill. It's that rush of getting caught. Like, there's an endorphin, man, in the brain that, it provides an excitement. And, you thinking, yeah, I'm getting something that I'm not supposed to have, that kind of thing. And so I kind of understood, why he was doing it. But I said, man, look, this is what's going to happen to you. I said, man, without a shadow of a doubt. I said, dude, somebody going to put a cap in your ass. I said, if you keep messing with these married women, man, and messing with them, I said, one of these husbands, they going to figure it out. Because a husband, the significant other, they're not stupid. And you kind of have an idea if you really suspect that your significant other is cheating on you. Then I'll drop a video next on how can you tell your significant other is cheating on you. I mean, I'll drop a video and I'll blow some of y'all minds with that video. But for this video, people know. You have an idea that something just ain't right. And I think that that's a spirit or something in our spirit that God and nature put in our spirit. That the no infidelity. We kind of suspect it. We can't prove it, but we suspect it. Well, he kept messing around, man. And just so happened, man, he was messing with a married woman, and one of the husbands followed his wife. He followed his wife because she said she was going out to go do something and she'll be back in about an hour or so. And he didn't buy it. So he followed his wife. And sure enough, man, he followed her to, his house. But see, what he did was he waited till they got done doing what they were doing. He waited. And when she left, he went in, knocked on the door. And as soon as he opened the door, he shot him. He shot him at point blank range in his head. But see, here's what I tell you about this story, man. If you're a man, and if you're a grown man, you know what you can't do, you can never do. And I mean never in your entire life. You can never, ever, date a married woman. That's like that's the worst cardinal sin that you can do being a man, because I'm telling you, it's going to cost you your life. See, the first couple of times you do it, it's probably not going to, you ain't going to see nothing, and you'll get away with it. Y'all do y'all thing and you move on, and you might get away with it the first couple times. But I tell you this right now, eventually, one of those husbands gonna get hip. And he gonna get real hip to the fact that, you know what, his wife ain't home when she says she was. Or, you know, he gonna get hip and look at the phone and wonder why she on the phone laughing and carrying on, and you suspect it ain't one of her girlfriends on the phone. See, he's gonna get hip, and he gonna follow you. And I'm talking, and I know I'm talking to somebody listening to this video. You've been having affairs and relations with a married woman, and let me tell you something, your death is imminent. You will die. There's no way around it. You will die. And some man, I don't care how, you know, I don't care how unfrightening he looks, or, you know, how unintimidating he looks, he's going to kill you. And he's probably already done discovered who you are, but he's plotting to kill you. See, it's just things as a man that you never do. And that's mess with married women. Your life is at stake. There are a couple other things that I can tell you about, but I tell you what, this is the main one. Because, you know, I've seen it on the news, man. And, you know, in this part of the South, you know, infidelity is one of the highest in the whole country, man. And this is the men messing with married women. Infidelity is high where I live at. It's very high. And on the news, you're always hearing about somebody getting killed in a crime of passion. But see, you got to think about it like this, okay? Yeah, my buddy probably could have had any woman he wanted. Oh, he could have had her. But the thing of it is, there was no excitement in just getting them the old-fashioned way. Nah, this dude wanted to go in and disrupt the family. He wanted to disrupt the family so he can say, you know what? I got the unforbidden fruit. I got this unforbidden fruit that I'm not supposed to be touching, and I'm the only one that touched it. You know, see, it's that mentality. But that mentality is gonna get you in the ground. Just like what happened to this guy, it's gonna get you in the ground. You're gonna be put in a coffin 6 feet deep. Or they may not find you. They may just dispose of you, and then that's just it. They may dispose of you and never find you again. And people, that's just the way that is. That's just how that is. It's other stuff that a man shouldn't be doing, man. Like, and you know, one of my other pet peeves, that things that grown men shouldn't be doing, and that's taking your friend's money, man, and actually, you know, letting money get between you and a friend. See, I don't borrow money from friends. I don't borrow it, man. I don't ask my friends for any hookups, man. I don't do that. Because what that does, man, it puts a strain on a relationship. But guys, I just wanted to throw that out there to y'all, okay? And if you're a man, and if you're really having relations with a married woman, you need to stop. And married women, I'll drop a video about y'all. I mean, I'll drop a video about, you know, women who date married men. Because I'm going to tell you, that's even more sadistic and more sickening. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.